First of all, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It's none of his business. It's Burkina's gold, it doesn't concern him. Second, he's lying. Because Burkina never had any gold reserves until we came along. We were the ones who started setting aside gold in the treasury of Burkina Faso. Otherwise, there wasn't a single gram of gold reserves in Burkina. So that means he's a liar again. Another thing, when he says we use it to protect ourselves and all that, we're free to do so. If the people have decided that we should govern them, we have a duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. What business is it of his? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he's a general or because he's American or anything like that, but because he's black. And it really hurts to see a black man being used to fight against another black man. And this didn't start just now. It has to stop. You see, it's very dangerous. Even Libya. Who destroyed Libya? Once again, they used a black man. In movies back in the day, in America, black people always played the bad guy. But we told ourselves, it's just in the movies. But why do black people have to keep playing the bad roles? And I think that if he heard this interview, he should look at himself in the mirror, feel ashamed, come out and say, well, I was given a false report, I regret it. He needs to say it publicly. If it was a false report, then it was made, because it's possible. It's possible that he was given a false report and that he could come forward with it, because as you saw, when I mentioned another neighbor, again, as I say, just between us, me, the Ivorian Minister of Defense, who goes around, travels to Turkey to see the Turkish Minister of Defense and tells him not to sell us weapons. Do you see how much that hurts? When it's a black person who behaves like that, it really hurts. Did we make a false report? Let him come out and deny it. If he was sent to create a problem in Burkina, as they are used to doing, well, we'll get ready, we'll be waiting for them, because this has to stop now. The black race should not be used to fight against black people. Every time it's the same thing. It's always the same. And that's what we regret. And it really hurt us to see that it was a black person making those statements. It's true that they may try to make up for it through various channels. They try to make amends. Now that it was said publicly, it needs to be made right publicly. That's how we see it. We're no longer engaging in diplomatic hypocrisy, as we like to say, saying things loudly and clearly, and then coming back later to say, no, we're sorry, we didn't mean it, and so on. It needs to be said publicly. So I invite them to make amends, to say it publicly, because African youth have understood. Black youth all over the world have understood. This kind of manipulation no longer works. It's always been like this, using false pretexts, in hopes of achieving other goals. That doesn't work anymore. So it's unfortunate, but Burkina Faso will stay true to its path. We will continue to develop ourselves. He forgot to mention everything we are doing for Burkina Faso. What we are doing, no other regime has accomplished. The socio-economic development of Burkina Faso, we are building many health centers, equipping them with medical devices, providing medical exams, and lowering the costs of medical tests. Which regime has done the same? No one. We are taking action in agriculture. Plowing the farmers' fields for free. Our production has increased and everything. Who has done that? No one. The army. We are in the process of creating a new army. The Burkinabe army has never been as well staffed, and equipped as it is now. Who has done that? No regime. When it comes to employment, no regime has created as many jobs as we have. Industrialization. Maybe that's what bothers him, that he wants to stop it. And so lies have to be invented. In any case, I invite them to review their position. That's what I can say. It was a big lie. And it's unfortunate.
Chairman, I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan, what's going on with the rapid support forces and Burhan of the Sudan forces, when you get down to it, is all about the revenue that can be drawn out of that. And there are nefarious actors in the CCP or in sometimes Russia are complicit in those activities.